So, start of the business, the start of our company called the Black Pig Barbecue. How did the Black Pig Barbecue start?
Well, in 2008, I entered my husband in a chili contest, unbeknownst to him, and all of a sudden we were doing really good.
We?
And, well, yeah.
Well, I wasn't even there at the time.
Well, no, I was doing really good. And then we made it to finals.
Top 10. Top 10 across Canada for our chili recipe.
And then we made
Our
it to
chili recipe,
top
right?
3. Well, I submitted it, so it makes it ours.
Yeah.
And then we made top 3. And
So we won. We won an all expenses paid trip from London to Toronto. Yay!
And then we got to cook the chili. Well, not we, actually, at this point, it was just you.
Just me.
He cooked the chili in Toronto, and we won.
We won.
And we got.
And it was, well, the more important thing is,
sponsors.
It was sponsored by Xantax for the chili challenge, and that is the best story ever, because we could make the spiciest chili we wanted, and there was Xantax everywhere across. Back then, it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay back then.
It's okay.
Not anymore. And then we won the second year and the third year, and then in between all of this, we
decided that, we had a friend that said, you teach me how to make sausages, and I'll teach you how to barbecue.
Because we were making sausages in our kitchen.
Yeah, in our kitchen. It was messy. There's a long story about that. That's a whole other thing. And we went to Salisbury, Maryland, and a friend of mine competed, and we did side dishes for this barbecue competition. And while the team got middle of the pack for their barbecue, our salmon came in second place, and our chicken entry came in fifth. So out of 120 teams, our 2 dishes that we cooked came up, so I was kind of hooked. And then we started the amateurs, and then that was in 2009.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, 2009 we started amateurs, and then we won Stratford, and that gave us the opportunity to go to the Canadian Open Championship in Barrie, and we won Best Barbecue Sauce in Canada. We won second place chili. We won
pork.
second place pork, and then we won anything but the Chef's Choice one.
It was a grueling competition. Our friends came and joined us. The kids were young, and it was a hoot. We had a great time, and it was 3 days of intense
We
competition.
begged, borrowed, and stealed barbecues. We hauled everything down on a landscape trailer. We had a garage tent. Oh, it was a dog's breakfast, our first competition, but we did really, really, really well. And everybody was wondering, where did this team come from? And the next year we won Canadian, and then we went to the World Championship, Jack Daniels, won third place in the world for ribs. And then that just started snowballing. Then we won first place in the world for beef and lobster, and then later on that year we won first place in the world for our steaks.
And people started hearing about us, and then we started catering in between all of this, and then we started offering some classes in our house, and it was all kinds of little, and the classes were free. It was just for fun experience, but yeah, so it was kind of a start of a new business.
And then in 2014 we won the best barbecue sauce in the world at the Memphis in May World Championship. And we were going to have that marketed, but some big sauce ketchup company left Canada. And we didn't get to market our sauce, which we had to deal with them for.
And we were doing good. We had we couldn't park cars in our 2-car garage because it was full of equipment.
Everything was in there.
Every room in the house had something stuffed underneath the bed or in a closet or something. It was we were outgrowing our home.
Oh yeah. So we're in Memphis, and the Consul General of Canada came by and said, "Why aren't you? We have an Australian team, we have the German team, we have the Denmark team. Why aren't you guys competing for Team Canada?" I said, "Yeah, go ahead. You make it happen." And in 2013 he did. He said, "You guys are Team Canada barbecue."
Yeah.
So we competed as Team Canada for a few years, and that was great. We still do some events internationally for Team Canada, and we started working for the Consul General. And the Consul General has us working for international companies and that sort of stuff. And probably the best event that we did for the Consul General is we cooked in, it was Gaylord, Michigan at the airport, and we cooked for the Snowbirds and a whole bunch of congressmen and representatives in there. In hurricane winds. We lost our tent. The tent had to come down, but we still punched out. What they asked for was 80 meals, ended up requiring 150.
Yeah.
Because they said, oh, we're not going to feed the pilots. And all of a sudden the pilots come in and we said, yeah, this smells great. So they wanted to eat, but they weren't going to eat without the ground crew.
Yeah, they were pretty.
So they added
pretty
an
loyal to
extra
the ground
80
crew.
people into the. They added an extra 80 people into that, and we covered it. We that's
Great.
something we do. We
So
always
the
do
June
that.
bugs came out as soon as the sun went
Oh, that
down.
was huge. they were the size of Volkswagen Beetles. Wow. And then our reputation got more and more known, and we cooked for the Stars and Thunder up in Timmins, and that was 40 bands over 10 days, 12,000 meals during that week, 92 volunteers. Wow, it was
awesome.
insane. It was insane.
Tom
But it was.
Cochrane. Like we've done
Yep.
a lot.
So we've cooked for Tom Cochrane. We cooked for what's that country guy?
The washboard, you?
No. The guy at the very end, the big star.
Keith Urban?
Yeah, Keith Urban. We cooked for Keith Urban. Sash Jordan.
It was great. It was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
We had a good time, and then it just came to a point where we had to start rounding up all of this stuff into one property, and that's where.
But, well, what happened was we were paying like $2,000 in storage fees, and to get a commercial kitchen was another $3,500. And I said, we need to put this all into one roof. And so that's what happened is we looked at a lot of places over 2 years for a place. Ended up, luckily, I don't know how we got it, but we got this place, and we have this incredibly beautiful kitchen. All our storage is on site, all our equipment is on site.
Yep.
And so we sat on this for a year, and then we designed it, and we built this incredible commercial kitchen, which can change. We can do classes, we can do personal dinners, we can do events up to 50 people, we can do internet events. And this year, with the COVID, we actually spinning to
Conferencing.
virtual events, cooking lessons. So what's great is this whole area allows us to spin on a dime and recreate and give our clients exactly what they want and need. And that's the birth of the Chef's Estate.